Tried to warn you guys. When Adam Gase was hired, go back and watch the video. I tried to warn each and every one of you. He parlayed Peyton Manning being good into an offensive coordinator gig, with the Chicago Bears. That went to Miami. Disaster last 2 years. Somehow the Jets gave him a job. Now you're 1-7. What's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary, back with another video. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Another disgraceful performance from the New York Jets as they dropped to 1-7 after losing to the Miami Dolphins, who are openly trying to lose football games. I just don't know what to say anymore. I sit here each and every week trying to look for spin zones and taking positives out, but there's just nothing. And if you think that Adam Gase still deserves this job, I don't know what else to tell you. Please buy a shirt. I'm going to put it on the window right now. Click on it down below in the description. Buy yourself a Fire Adam Gase shirt. So this game, again, just like last week, beautiful first drive for the New York Jets. They are marching down the field. Jamison Crowder had a ton of catches on this drive. Sam moved the ball really well. They get the ball into the end zone. Jamison Crowder with his first receiving touchdown as a member of the New York Jets. The Dolphins go 3 and out. Jets get the ball back. They move it a little bit. Darnold takes a sack on third down. There was nowhere to go. The offensive line was terrible all game long. They attempt a field goal. Ficken misses wide right by a long shot, so 7-0 remains the score. Now, here comes the Miami Dolphins. And for some reason, Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins looked like the 07 Patriots. They moved the ball at will against this Greg Williams defense. And for the third week in a row, Greg Williams got coached underneath a bus. On the first passing touchdown of Ryan Fitzpatrick's day, Jamal Adams and Darryl Roberts, I am not sure what happened on that play. Definitely miscommunication. They could not have been a more wide open receiver on that in the end zone. It's just an utter embarrassment. Adams had an awful day again. Roberts was terrible. Hairston, who I like, was bad. Not a good day for the Jets secondary at all. Second time around, it was Hairston, who I just mentioned, that was burned for a touchdown on a deep ball on the right sideline. He got absolutely manhandled by Devontae Parker for a one-handed touchdown grab. I mean, just embarrassing stuff. 14-7. And then one more time, Fitz goes down the field again, 21-7. The Jets were dominating it for the first good portion of this game. They should have went up 10-0. And now you are down 21-7 to Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins. And it goes from bad to worse. Huge return from Vincent Smith sets up what looked like a touchdown. Sam Darnold to Ryan Griffin. After a long review, it felt like hours long on this review, they decided to bring the touchdown off the board. So on the very next play, Sam Darnold throws one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen. He was running for his life, scared to left. He shot puts the ball towards the goal line. It gets picked off. That should have been thrown away. He should have taken the sack. Anything but that. But of course, since the Miami Dolphins, and this is just a train wreck of a game, they end up taking a safety. They then kick off or punt, however it works, get it back to the Jets, who move the ball down the field and kick a field goal. So it's now 21-12 at halftime. Gross. Out of the half, the Dolphins get the ball. They're moving the ball, eating clock. It looks like they're going to go up and extend their lead even more, but they miss a field goal of their own. Jets get the ball, move it a little bit down the field. The offense looking a little bit better, and then they hit a field goal, making it 21-15. Miami on their next drive, they move the ball a little bit, but their drive stalls. They kick a field goal on a chip shot. That was the first time they scored in the third quarter all year. That's how bad the Miami Dolphins are, and the Jets lost to them today, thanks to their head coach in large part. The Jets offense couldn't do a damn thing on the next possession. Then they get the ball back, and it's deep in their own territory. Again, ball's around the 5-10 yard line. They're in the shotgun. Sam Darnold is calling out protection, and the offensive lineman, Jonathan Harrison, snaps the ball out of the back of the end zone for a safety. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. The Jets were not prepared. They had a ton of penalties. They had over 10 penalties and over 100 yards. It's incredible how badly they are coached. The Jets offense would get one more shot. They drive down the field. They'd actually put together a nice-looking drive, but 26-18 would be your final score. They would settle for a field goal. Sam Darnold would finish with 260 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. The interception, obviously, the biggest black eye. Fitzpatrick threw for 288 yards and 3 touchdowns. He looked like the better quarterback today, and that whole team looked better. The Miami Dolphins looked miles better than the New York Jets. From coaching to offense to defense, just everything about this game sucked. It was terrible. And there's zero reason for Adam Gase to get back on the bus. And no, that's not an overreaction, because now this is 4 years he's been a head coach in the same division. And he went from 10-6 to 6-10, 7-9, and now he's 1-7. The wheels have fallen off. The team obviously isn't responding to him. He should not be the coach past this year. Get him out now. Get this guy the hell away from this team. It is utterly ridiculous. Let me know in the comments, vent in the comments, whatever you got to do. Listen, I understand. You can get at me on social media, give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time.